Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome to the Social Examiner. Here on this platform, we observe the current state of society by reflecting on how we contribute to it as individuals. So last night, I dropped a video briefly talking about the attempt on Trump's life, okay? I mentioned how, like, if it's real or is it fake, like a fake attempt, or not fake attempt, but a staged situation. And I pretty much just highlighted that regardless if it's real or fake, it's pretty much showing the corruption and immorality of humanity. Either way you want to flip it and whatever you want to believe, okay? There's so much information out there. And it's just really unfortunate this is the state that we are experiencing. This is the state of current events and life that we're experiencing. And the elections are around the corner. So yeah, people were asking in my comments like, hey, why aren't you giving your side, or like, why aren't you stating how you feel? Like, do you believe it's real? Do you believe it's fake? Okay, you want to hear it? I feel like it is a staged attack. I feel like it's a staged attack. Why I feel that way is because when I watched the video initially, when I was at a restaurant, I couldn't hear the sound. So you just really can't really picture what's going on if you don't really hear the sound and just hear the movements and things that is going on. So I'm like, at first, I'm like, oh yeah, because my sister called me. She was like, hey, look what's going on in the news. I'm like, oh, what the heck? Until I got home, okay? Turn on my audio. I'm listening, like, and I'm just watching and seeing every movement and what's going on in the background. And, oh, wow. I feel like it's fake. I feel like this is a staged moment. Okay? With the video, the first primary video release that every news site picked up, I'm not sure how far that person who's taking the video is from the podium in the area where Trump and his security guards and whatever is covering him there. Tell me why it's a lady and a male's voice. They're the security guards or FBI agents, whatever. Their voice is projected to a point where it sounds like they're either on a mic or near a mic, just somehow projected to where the video is capturing exactly what they're saying when they're saying, hey, we got the shooter. You know, the place is secure. Shoot her down. I'm like, out of all the assassination videos and history videos capturing the footage of the events, okay, I've never heard a conversation so clearly in the midst of chaos. I've never heard that. That camera, whatever, that video camera really really captured the sound and the conversation of those two security guards talking about this place is safe and, you know, move, and I'm like, what? That didn't sound real, okay? That didn't sound natural. Also, with the gunshot and when Trump went down, I've never seen a crowd in the midst of danger hearing gunshots, okay? Someone is down, whoever's in the back fell down, and people are still in that area. Wow. You guys must be really used to violence going on in your neighborhoods or something to be sitting down as if you didn't hear gunshots. Okay? In any normal occasion where there's a threat, where there's a mall shooting or anything, people are running helter-skelter. People are afraid of getting stomped on. That is what the fight and flight, the natural innate human behavior that we all have. When we're in danger, this body takes over. It has a mind of its own. It will do whatever, okay, to get you to safety. So the same way you feel like you're going to drown, this body's going to do its best to keep you afloat, to where if someone else is trying to help you, you might even drown that person, because the body has this automatic behavior to get you to safety, honey. So how is it that all those people who are standing behind Trump is standing there just looking around and just waiting for someone to say the coast is clear? And you actually believe the coast is clear? Like, if it's only one gunman, And y'all assumed that there's only one gunman. How about there's many others? How do you know? How comfortable you should be feeling to be sitting still in your seat. That's not how humans behave. Unless you guys are some OGs and you live in some type of hood and you're so used to violence and hearing gunshots and it won't move you. You'll still sit down in your lawn chair. No. Also, another natural instinct, if your ear's been blown off or something on you, you've been shot, your first instinct is not to get up and peek your head outside of covering, to then say, fuck you, and to do a fist pump. Wow. How amazing your body can regain, not consciousness, but you jumped out of the shock and you immediately knew your orientation and your bearings and be like, all right, my ear got shot and fuck you. And you're doing a fist pump so that someone can take a good picture of you to make you appear strong. Sir, who is kind of out of shape, have no military training. You don't look like the guy who lives in a hood. You're very privileged. What sense do you have to be shot in the ear and your first instinct is to regain your consciousness and you have that adrenaline rush and you want to peek your head outside? To even get back up tells me you already knew it's only one shooter. Yes, the two security guards say, hey, the place is secure, because you hear them so loudly, their voices projecting in the mic. And you put your head up already knowing that there's no other shooters to be shooting you, that the attack is over. The planned, staged attack is over. Literally, your people are trying to get you to safety and you want to put your head up to just take a picture. Guys, that's not how people behave. Is it? We're so desensitized, our fight and flight mode doesn't work anymore. And the first thing we think about in a threatening situation is to take a picture. I don't believe it. Not only that, we believe this whole thing is done by a 20-year-old who has no military training. Okay, probably you don't have to have military training because, we have school shootings and people, shoot up the schools and stuff. But guess what? There's a lot of casualties, yeah? He shot off 5, or people said, 11 or whatever. There's so many people having different recounts of what went on, of how many shots was fired. Only one person was killed, and one person, Trump had his ears blown off, a piece of his ear. For a piece of your ear to be blown off and not your big face, that only takes an expert to do. Yeah. An expert. It's a coincidence that only your ear, because you just turned your head a little bit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I understand that people are very torn. They're gung-ho for the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. And everyone's like, oh no, this is real. This is fake. Or they take sides so hardcore without really seeing the big picture. Just think, how would you react if you're being shot? Not even gangsters or mobsters or criminals, if getting shot at or have been shot, are going to raise their head again just to get shot again. No one does that. Your fight and flight instincts will kick in and you'll be seeking for shelter. You're not military trained. You're not a hood gangster, sir. You're not about that life. To think after a shootout, you're going to fist pump like I'm strong. Yeah! What movie did you get this information from? Even movies and TV shows seem more realistic to where I'm very invested, and then my emotions are like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? This is like, what in the... Wow. I don't believe it, guys. I'm sorry.